Would you want to die by deadly radiation from the sun? No. Well, if you don't, just stick with us. People pollute the earth every day. Most people say, so what? The earth is so big, who cares if we pollute it? Well, you should care, and here's why. There is a magical force field protecting us from the radiation called the ozone layer, and every day the ozone layer is getting thinner. Get the hint? Air pollution is the main cause of the ozone layer decreasing. Since 1950, the ozone layer has decreased 20%. Imagine 20% every 68 years. That's a lot. Here are some pictures of the smog that companies have been polluting in the air.
The smog produced from those companies can cause diseases such as asthma, lung cancer, bronchitis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and much more.
Air pollution can also cause global warming. Global warming is dangerous because when the earth gets warmer, glaciers melt, animal habitats will be destroyed, and worse, the earth will be flooding. Yay, swimming! Not quite. The water will be so infested with diseases, it would be a miracle to be living.
This first picture is the ozone layer protecting us from UV. The second one is allowing it to come in.
Air pollution has hit other countries hard. Countries like China, Vietnam, Taiwan, and Japan have been affected with heavy air pollution. Here are some pictures. As you can see, it's normally near the port.
Air pollution consists of chemicals or particles in the atmosphere that pose serious health and environmental threats. But what causes air pollution, and what does it mean for our planet? Some air pollution comes from natural sources like volcanic eruptions, wildfires, or allergens. But most air pollution results from human activities, such as energy use and agriculture. There are different types of human-made air pollution. When we burn fossil fuels to produce energy, they release greenhouse gases into the air. These emissions, such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, trap heat from the sun in Earth's atmosphere, leading to a rise in global temperatures. This creates a cycle where air pollution contributes to climate change, and climate change creates higher temperatures. In turn, higher temperatures intensify some types of air pollution. For example, climate change increases smog because it forms in the presence of high heat and increased levels of ultraviolet radiation. More frequent extreme weather, such as flooding, contributes to damp conditions and therefore to a rise in mold. Warmer weather also leads to longer pollen seasons and therefore more pollen production. Smog is a type of air pollution that reduces visibility and has serious health effects. Smog can be divided into two categories: sulfurous and photochemical. Sulfurous smog is made up of chemical compounds called sulfur oxides. It occurs when burning sulfur-bearing fossil fuels such as coal. Photochemical smog, also called ground-level ozone, is a result of the reaction between sunlight, nitrogen oxides, and volatile organic compounds. Nitrogen oxides come from car exhaust, coal power plants, and factory emissions. Volatile organic compounds are released from gasoline, paints, and many cleaning solvents. Smog not only creates a brown haze that reduces visibility, but also harms plants, irritates the eyes, and causes respiratory distress. Another category of air pollution is toxic pollutants. These are chemicals such as mercury, lead, dioxins, and benzene that are released during gas or coal combustion, waste incineration, or burning of gasoline. In addition to adverse environmental effects, toxic air pollution can cause serious health problems such as cancer, reproductive complications, and birth defects. While air pollution has many consequences for our planet, there are solutions. We can limit toxic pollutants, smog, and greenhouse gases by decreasing the use of fossil fuels, such as in transportation, manufacturing, and electricity generation. Reducing air pollution not only contributes to a cleaner environment and better human health, but can also slow the rate of global warming.
These videos are from National Geographic. This next video talks about crop burning and how it's dangerous and why it's dangerous. Crop burning can also cause greenhouse gases, as you saw in the other video. Crop burning is dangerous because, well, you'll find out about this little boy in New Delhi.
जलाने में इसमें कोई खर्च नहीं लगता और हम इसको बाहर निकालते हैं तो बाहर निकालने में हमारा लेबर खर्च और ट्रांसपोर्ट खर्च लगता है।
Now, this is something that's taking place in farms across this entire region. Burning fields leaving behind this thick smoke that makes it difficult to breathe. Now, we're only 100 kilometers from Delhi, and eventually, in about half a day or more, this smoke will go settle right over the national capital, a thick blanket of toxic smoke.
Sometimes when I got a very bad cold and I cough, my chest pains a little bit.
As parents, we are literally, there's a small, a little bit of congestion, running nose, we're immediately SMSing the doctor the strongest medication you can find, which is a steroid mixed with an SOS medication. He is on the steroid 300 days a year.